What if the very act of holding on is what's keeping you stuck? What if surrendering, letting go of control and trusting the process, is the secret to true freedom and flow? Welcome to Mind Alchemy, where we challenge convention to transform your reality. Today, we're exploring the art of surrender. Together, we'll uncover why letting go is so powerful, reveal the science behind resistance and flow, and share a simple blueprint to help you release control and embrace trust in your daily life. Most of us are taught that success comes from control, controlling outcomes, controlling timelines, and controlling every detail of our lives. But this constant need for control creates resistance. It drains our energy, clouds our judgment, and keeps us stuck in cycles of stress and frustration. Think about it. How often have you tried to force a situation to work, only to feel more exhausted and further from your goal? This resistance isn't just emotional, it's biological. When we resist, our brains activate stress responses that block creativity, clarity, and flow. The truth is, control is an illusion, and the more we cling to it, the more we block the very freedom and alignment we're seeking. But here's the contrarian insight. Letting go isn't about giving up. It's about creating space for alignment and flow. Research in neuroscience shows that when we release control, we activate the brain's default mode network. This network is responsible for creativity, problem solving, and big picture thinking. It's the part of your brain that helps you connect the dots and find clarity. But it only activates when you stop forcing and start trusting. A recent study from Stanford revealed that individuals who practice surrender-based techniques, like mindfulness and acceptance, experienced a significant increase in cognitive flexibility and emotional resilience. They were better able to adapt to challenges, make decisions, and find solutions not by controlling every detail, but by trusting the process. Surrender isn't passive. It's an active choice to release resistance and allow life to flow in the direction it's meant to. So, how can you practice surrender in your daily life? Here's a simple 3-step blueprint to help you let go and trust the process. Step 1 is to recognize resistance. The first step is awareness. Pay attention to where you're holding on to tightly. Is it a project, a relationship, or a specific outcome? Ask yourself, what am I afraid to let go of? Often, resistance is rooted in fear of failure, fear of uncertainty, or fear of losing control. By naming your resistance, you take the first step toward releasing it. Step 2 is to shift your focus. Instead of fixating on what you can't control, focus on what you can. This might mean taking small, intentional actions or simply shifting your mindset. For example, instead of worrying about the outcome of a presentation, focus on preparing your best and trusting that the right result will follow. And step 3 is to practice trust rituals. Build daily rituals that reinforce trust and surrender. This could be as simple as journaling your intentions, meditating on the phrase "I release and trust," or visualizing yourself letting go of what's weighing you down. These rituals help rewire your brain to associate surrender with safety and possibility, rather than fear. Surrender isn't about doing nothing. It's about doing what you can and trusting that the rest will unfold as it's meant to. Let's bring this to life with a practical example. Imagine you're working on a big project and you're feeling stuck. You've been overthinking every detail, trying to control every outcome, and it's only making you more stressed. Here's how you can apply the surrender blueprint. First, recognize the resistance. Acknowledge that your need for control is creating stress. Write down your fears. What are you afraid will happen if you let go? Second, shift your focus. Instead of obsessing over the final result, focus on the next small step you can take. Maybe it's drafting an outline or brainstorming ideas. And third, practice a trust ritual. Take 5 minutes to meditate or journal. Visualize yourself releasing the need to control and trusting. That clarity will come by following these steps. You'll not only reduce stress, but also create the mental space for creativity and flow to emerge. Surrender isn't about giving up. It's about creating space for alignment, clarity, and flow. By recognizing resistance, shifting your focus, and practicing trust rituals, you can release the weight of control and embrace the freedom of surrender. For the complete story behind this breakthrough, listen to this week's podcast. Why Letting Go is the Secret to True Freedom. And join our community at mindalchemyhub.com/mindalchemy. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. This is Mind Alchemy, where we challenge convention to transform your reality.